I was just having a thought. Well, first, here, check it out. Is this a new PR? Triple decker bun. I think this might be a PR. This might be the tallest I've ever been in my life. I'm like 5'7" right now. Anyway, I'm like I might be 5'8". Anyway, I don't need to look nice today. Not taking care. I don't need to look nice today, right? The town is shut down. There's ice covering the world outside, right? And that actually relates directly to my thought. So I was just talking to my roommate. We were eating blueberry pancakes, and we were talking about the concept of spiritual surrender. And at that moment, I looked out the window at the icy world, the icy, cold, frigid world. And the convergence of those two events gave me a thought that what that concept actually means, in my view, what spiritual surrender actually means, this concept of surrendering to God, actually means surrender to nature. Those are the real forces of reality, right? And such as working during work season, resting during rest season, sleeping when it's dark, being awake during the day, harvesting food when it's time, planting food when it's time, etc., etc., etc. That is spiritual surrender. However, our civilization is essentially resistance manifest, right? I could give a million examples in infrastructure, or the structure of our work, or the structure of our expectations, or 1 million examples. But my point is this, that civilization is resistance to nature manifest. So if you only surrender to that, if you only surrender to civilization, you are actually complicit in resistance to nature, which plays out as horrendous violence and pollution and various forms of disconnection, right? So that's how you walk into some really weird spiritual bypassy, like white affluent, everything happens for a reason. I deserve my inheritance that anyway, that's how you walk into some really weird spiritual territory, because the civilization in which we all live is teeing us up all the time to be in resistance to nature. And I'm not trying to single out individuals. No individual among us, not me, not anyone else, can merely choose to withdraw, right? Can merely get with nature, not without getting arrested, frankly. And that's another, the fact that you would get arrested, and people do all the time, for existing on the earth. Like we have this, like I love the concept of loitering, for example. I love that, like that you're existing, but don't do that here. But anyway, I hope I get arrested for loitering someday. Anyway, okay, I'm getting off track. So, real spiritual surrender would be surrender to nature. That is not available to any one of us in this culture, in civilization, because the structure of civilization is based on resistance to nature. So, what we gotta do is talk about that, so that we can all work together to dismantle it and get with nature. Those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for listening.